Senate. President Bola Tinubu assures Nigerian teachers of receiving rightful rewards. Senate to investigate incarceration of more than 250 Nigerians in Ethiopia. Plus, Senate summons service chiefs to closed-door meeting on steps to mitigate insecurity. Hello, good evening everyone, and thanks for joining us on WWORLD News. I am Solomon Nelson Braid. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online and Facebook at Rstv22PH Online. You can also subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. My name is Solomon Nelson Braid. Certain names are given to children by their parents, relatives, and sometimes themselves because of past experiences and to create room for God's intervention in the lives and circumstances. Gospel Anele evaluates the negative and positive impacts of names people bear and the need for parents to adopt godly names for their children. His report.
God created man, Adam, and made the woman from his rib and called her Eve to be in charge of the beautiful garden of Eden, and both are the forebears of all humans who have multiplied globally with stories to tell about the impact of their names on their lives. Scripturally, some characters' names were changed and life became different for them. Examples of such were Abram, who was named Abraham. Saul became Paul, and Jacob was changed to Israel. On the other hand, some characters like Isaac, Jabez, and Benoni were given names according to the circumstances surrounding their birth, as recorded in Genesis chapter 17 verse 19, 1 Chronicles chapter 4 verse 9 to 10, and Genesis 35 verse 18. In the present day, individuals change their names, swearing affidavits to put a seal to it because of what they had gone through as a result of the names they bore. Respondents, including ministers of God, have something to take home.
Names affect people. So when we are considering giving our children name, even what we have, even our pets, when we consider giving them names, we should put into consideration. The name he bear will also go a long way to tell us how he will behave. Nobody will want to call him his son Lucifer.
We can see that name has effect on the life of an individual. Like when the wife of Nabal told David, you know now my husband, his name is Nabal, talking about foolishness, so he will act in line with his name. So name, to an extent, influences an individual.
I was bearing Linda, and I found out that Linda, the meaning of Linda means pretty serpent. And then, whenever I sleep, I used to have a particular bad dream. And when I asked questions, I found out that the name is affecting me. I had to change it to Lillian. And the meaning of Lillian is the oath of God. And since then, I changed the name. I've never experienced such bad dreams again.
And my native name is Tamuno Priye, which is also God's gift. And whenever I speak, whenever I'm in any challenge, and I tell myself I am God's gift to mankind, I am God's gift to the world. It opens way. I also know a friend whose name is Ijeoma. That name works wonders for her.
Are there negative influences associated with the bearing of certain names? Senior Pastor Stephen Amadi and Pastor Prince Thompson provide the answers.
Our forefathers, if they have enmity with their friends or anybody, they will use their child, naming their child as a way of attacking the person. And to an extent, that name is like a load that the child is carrying, kind of enmity that the child don't even know. When you want to give your child a name, give your child a name that will project goodness, that will also honor God.
My relatives can give names to my child or to any child in the family because of the relationship. It is important that the father of the child or the parents of the child, especially the father, who understand the importance of name call them to order. It's not that what you did is wrong, but for the purpose of the destiny of this child, we are trying to secure the destiny of this child through the name. This name you gave is good, but the meaning is not okay.
Parents and relatives are advised to stop the habit of giving children names that could shut doors of favor and breakthroughs, no matter their cultural inclinations. God's Power Anele, Rstv News.
Manholes are created on modern roads to drain running waters and create room for removal of debris from grain if blocked. However, that aim is defeated as dubious metro dealers have taken to vandalizing such manhole covers, threatening the lives of residents of Rivers State.
Manhole is an opening designed by road construction firms with a view to channeling water on the road during rains into drainages to avoid flooding. It also assists during the silting of the drains to reduce health hazard. The present administration in the state has deemed it necessary to provide basic infrastructure like modern road constructions with manholes for the people, but hoodlums use the early hours or late night to remove metal covers of the manhole, which could endanger lives and property as well as defacing the beauty of the affected road. Rstv news crew drove to several towns in Port Harcourt and Obiakpo local government areas and observed that manholes at Rumeme, Elekahia, Rumuaba, Transamadi, and Oginiba slaughter areas had been stolen by unknown person, thereby posing grave danger to lives and opportunity for people to squeeze solid waste into the drainage to block and cause flooding. The crew also observed some expired tires inside the manholes, while objects were used as symbols for danger to road users on the stolen manhole cover positions. Respondents interviewed expressed disappointment at the situation, which according to them will pose a threat to life as people may fall inside it.
And I always know that our bookie people always they do that in them all the time. In the night, from 2 o'clock to be 3 o'clock, and then at 4 o'clock. So, because they are always selling all this high on them.
I describe it as a very dangerous spot. Somebody can fall in and die, and armed robbers can be in, and in the night they attack the public.
This thing is very dangerous to human beings. Somebody can fall inside. Even Fayego can fall inside. They're supposed to have weather security to protect.
It's very, very unsafe. Government did this for safety, so that someone cannot fall there and get injury. But the way it stands now, all these malams are booking them. They remove it maybe at the night, then to sell it to make money. From Akarolo down to Mbog to Bridge, it's over 30 something that they removed.
Lagos, I stayed Lagos before. They don't do things like this. After just how many few years, people are stealing now to sell it for chicken change. Maybe they just sell it for scrap because they don't know the value.
This manhood has been removed by these scavengers. We do see them sometimes. They carry heavy iron. They started even cutting our wires for generators along the houses.
This Stadium Road, Rumomasi, all those sides have been removing it. And before they even remove it, they came the first time to remove this. These are Boki people that is removing all these things. The other time they arrested one of them that is digging it. Before we came, the other, I think it's 2 weeks time, they came back and removed this one. So it's very dangerous.
Some suggested that government should enact laws through the legislature to ban operations of scrap dealers and constitute task force to enforce the ban.
I'm working now, I'm trying to put some alarm in our office there, because each time every time they are entering these places, taking things, even individuals who can help the government to arrest whoever we see tampering this thing anytime. They should, anywhere they sell it, they should even arrest both the people that bought it and even the people that see with them. Government should put task force to be going around where all those where they have those their scrap dumps to be checking for this. If this is unique, it's something that you will see wherever you see it. It's easy to identify.
If they bring law out, I'm sure this thing will stop.
It is a collective responsibility of all and sundry to check the excesses of hoodlums who steal the metallic manhole covers in the state.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has given his assurance to teachers in Nigeria that his administration is committed to ensuring they receive their rightful rewards. As a statement issued by Senior Special Assistant, Office of the Vice President, Stanley Wokucha, said Tinubu gave assurance on Thursday during the 2023 World Teachers' Day commemoration at Eagle Square, Abuja. He, however, regretted the challenges confronting Nigerian teachers, including overcrowded classrooms, scarce resources, and limited opportunities for professional development, which he said are the result of prolonged neglect of the noble profession. President Tinubu, who was represented by his Deputy Vice President Kashim Shettima, noted that Nigeria's future can only be safeguarded by investing in education, empowering the teachers, and providing every child with the tools to reach their dream destination. Moving on, the Senate is set to investigate the incarceration of more than 250 Nigerians in Ethiopia. The upper chamber resolved to investigate this problem after the minority leader, Senator Simon Mbakwang, drew the attention of his colleagues to the matter during plenary session. The Senate consequently directed its committees on diaspora and foreign affairs to work with the federal government to immediately constitute a committee to visit the Republic of Ethiopia and investigate what is happening to Nigerians in that country. Contributing to the debate, Senator Abdul Ningi said the upper chamber must investigate the matter to ascertain the true situation involving the incarcerated Nigerians in Ethiopia. Away from that, the Senate has summoned service chiefs in the country to brief it in a closed-door meeting on steps being taken to mitigate the rising insecurity in the country. It called on the military and other security agencies to conduct special operations to dislodge the bandits in the northwest zone and other parts of Nigeria with similar experiences. The Red Chamber also urged the various security agencies in Nigeria to be more proactive and ensure that all kidnapped victims, including students kidnapped in Katsina, NYC members kidnapped in Zamfara, and students kidnapped from the Federal University, Gusau, among others, were released without delay. The Senate urged the federal government to address the manpower needs of the police and other security agencies to enable them tackle the security situations in the country. It therefore called on the federal government to urgently address unemployment and poverty in the country, which it's described as twin evils fueling insecurity in the country, and directed the Nigerian police to ensure that the School Protection Squad demonstrates a clear commitment to protecting school children and providing a safe environment where students and teachers can engage in teaching and learning without the fear of being attacked. The Senate further directed its Committee on Legislative Compliance to ensure the relevant security agencies comply with its resolutions. The motion was moved by Senator Abdulaziz Musa Yaradua. You are still watching Rstv World News. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online and Facebook and at Rstv22PH Online. You can also subscribe and click the notification bell for update on our live feeds. And in part 2, after the break, South African rations eggs amid bird flu outbreak. And in sports, FIFA appoints Portuguese official Luis Godinho as referee. Details in a moment.
Attention broadcasters, independent producers and content streamers. This is your chance to buy or sell quality content. At Africast 2023, the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC) will be launching the very first ever Nigerian TV and film content hub. Join us from the 24th to the 26th of October at the Marriott Hotel Ikeja, Lagos, and be part of a game-changing experience. Content Hub is your destination for content acquisitions, aggregation, licensing, and distribution of both local and international programs across for broadcasters in Nigeria. For more inquiries, visit www.africast.com.ng. Content Hub, your easy and affordable access to quality and affordable content. Don't miss out. The Africast Content Hub, brought to you by the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, in collaboration with NIFS.
You love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day, no matter when I show you. You show me love. You show. No matter when I show you. You show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
So here's the thing. Why do you do what you do? Is it because you want to do, or is what other people expect you to do? The most important thing is to take a step every day in the direction of where you want to be. It means you're not where you want to be, but you're on the way there. Take your own bold steps with 9 Mobile.
Dial *301# to choose a data plan that works for you.
9 Mobile.
Omega Power Ministries, OPM Worldwide.
Do you have a negative report from doctor saying you can never have a baby of your own? Are you tired of regular miscarriage? Do you normally have strange dreams that normally lead to miscarriage? Are people mocking you? Do you believe that God can visit you today with your own children? Today, Dr. Jesus Christ has remembered you in a One Saturday deliverance program titled Baby Boom. This deliverance is for husband and wife. Husband and wife are to come with ripe fruit. Date, Saturday, 7th October 2023. Time, 8 a.m. Venue, OPM GRA 2, number 2, Greg Oboefe Street.
OPM, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
Unlock your tech future with LockTech Scholarship. Do you want to become an information technology professional? If yes, then do not lose this opportunity. Coming up on 7th of October 2023. Quickly go to our website at www.locktechng.com to register. This scholarship covers courses in the following areas: full stack web design and development, data science, cybersecurity, AWS cloud computing, UI UX design, Office 365 project management, Python programming, digital marketing, and so many more. For more information, call 0906 203 3336. Again, 0906 203 3336. Or visit us at 4A Etimokoyo Close beside Total Filling Station, Aba Road, Port Harcourt. LockTech. Get trained, get certified, get ahead.
Enjoy the delicious blend of cocoa, milk, and sugar with the chocolaty nourishment of Peak Chocolate Milk Powder. Peak. Reach for your peak.
You love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day, no matter when I show you. You show me love. You show. No matter when I show you. You show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Welcome back. 70 higher national diploma graduates from the Department of Computer Science, Captain Elichi Amadi Polytechnic, Rumola, 2022-2023 academic session have been inducted into the Computer Professional Registration Council of Nigeria. Gospel Anedi reports that the program with the theme Professionalism in It and Your Personality featured a courtesy call on the acting rector of the institution in his office. His report.
Acting rector of the institution, Dr. Moses Nebi, represented by his deputy, Fubara Alex, explained that computer is a universal technology that has brought about lots of innovations in all sectors of the economy. He appreciated members of the Computer Professionals Registration Council of Nigeria collaborating with Captain Elechi Amadi Polytechnic, providing requisite international recognitions to computer scientists from the institution. The acting rector, however, admonished the new inductees to remain focused and make good use of the opportunity provided them to excel in life.
Giving them the basic training that they need to excel in life, we're also encouraging them to put in extra effort. In all our accreditation efforts, the government of the state, through the governor, our able governor, they provided the necessary funds to enable us acquire all the, or procure the necessary equipment needed for our accreditation exercise. And that is why currently we are having this computer science program accredited to the HND level.
Registrar, Computer Professionals Registration Council of Nigeria, Aliyu Bello, represented by Director, Registration Regulation and Control Department, Chief Komukafe Toyin, and Head of Department, Computer Science, Captain Elechi Amadi Polytechnic, Rumola, Saganem Thompson, said the event has repositioned the young computer graduates of the institution in the global map of the computer professionals.
They are all it's the social media. Instead of using their social media to be looking at what comedy they can use their social media, their data to do some content creative content and look at some inventions. Look at what is happening in the world.
As a professional body, this will equip them to be able to do more in IT and ICT as long as computing is concerned. Because the associate membership that is given to them with just one exam will be able to give them that license to practice what they have learned as long as IT is concerned.
This certificate is to turn into wealth. And for everybody here who have listened to us for these 4 years, one thing we have taught you is that you should turn your certificate, turn your knowledge, turn your innovation and creativity to wealth. And the best way to do it is to join the Nigeria Computer Society.
Performing the induction of the graduates into the Computer Professionals Registration Council of Nigeria, the guest speaker, Dr. Daniel Matthias, enjoined them to explore in their profession to better themselves and society. Students were not left out as they expressed their joy.
Today is one of the best days of my life. It's not easy for as a student to come to this stage, looking at the hurdles and the challenges we face as students generally. The society is expected from me is the best of myself, the best of my, my arts, my skills as a computer science student.
God's Power Anele, Rstv News.
You're welcome back. The House of Representatives has raised concern over the erosion problem in Auchi, Edo State and its environs and asked the federal government to immediately declare a state of emergency in the area to provide holistic remediation in order to safeguard lives and properties. The House also asked the Federal Road Maintenance Agency to urgently intervene and reconstruct the bridge linking Ido Okube communities with Awuyemi community and Ayogberi Ogbona access of the Auchi to Aganebodi Highway, Federal Highway to allow immediate access by vehicles and commuters to other parts of the country. The road linking Auchi and Aganebodi was cut off by erosion, leading to the youth creating an alternative route through which they now extort commuters. Adopting a motion on notice sponsored by Honorable Anamero Dekeri, the House asked the Federal Ministry of Works to compel the contractor handling the Auchi-Aganebodi road project to resume work without delay. The Rural Electrification Agency was also asked to replace the damaged electricity poles, wires and its other components and reconnect the affected communities to the national grid. South African supermarkets are rationing eggs as the country grapples with a shortage of poultry products amid a severe outbreak of avian flu. Some supermarkets have limited the number of eggs that customers can buy to 6. Major retail chain Woolworths told local media outlet News 24 that it had implemented a limit on whole egg purchases in our stores to 6 eggs per customer. Producers have been warning of a shortage of eggs and poultry meat due to the outbreak and impact of power cuts on the industry. The Agriculture Ministry last week said that over 2.5 million chickens have been killed, with 5 of the 8 provinces affected by the outbreak. On entertainment, the Lagos State Police Command requested that Naira Marley and Sam Larry be held in custody for 30 days while the investigation continues. However, the magistrate reduced the time frame to just 21 days, meaning that they are not allowed to leave the country during the 21-day period. Mavis Victor has details.
Marlon Records founder Naira Marley and his associate Sam Larry have been remanded for 21 days over the death of Mohbad. The magistrate court in Yaba has delivered an order remanding them in police custody as they won't be allowed to leave the country for 21 days. Nollywood actress Linda Osifo has disclosed how she considered bleaching her skin because of the bullying she faced as a teenager. According to her narration, she was bullied by some people who had the same skin tone as herself, which was more hurtful for her.
I was a child. Of course, it left such, traumatic psychological experience. But so it was because of that, and I think every average Nigerian can relate to this. It's because of that Nigerians seek refuge in other places.
Canadian singer Claire Boucher, popularly known as Grims, has sued billionaire Elon Musk over the parental rights of their 3 children. According to reports, Boucher filed a petition to establish parental relationship at a California court on September 29. The petition is used to request for a court declaration of children's legal parentage, especially when their father and mother are not married. Mavis Victor, Rstv Entertainment News.
Well, we will now to any news. I will cover some of the major stories. President Bola Tinubu has given his assurance to teachers in Nigeria that his administration is committed to ensuring they receive their rightful rewards. The Senate has summoned service chiefs in the country to brief it in a closed-door meeting on steps being taken to mitigate rising insecurity in the country. We had also reported to you that the Senate has summoned service chiefs in the country to brief it in a closed-door meeting on steps being taken to mitigate the rising insecurity in the country. And that's it on the news. Good night.